Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Preview today. Today what we're doing something sort of different. We are on the main website for ARK Survival Evolve, and we're going to be covering the Community Crunch 358 Community Creative Vote Operation. What does that mean is, if we get down here, I'm going to be showing you this and what I'm going to be voting for. Um, Basically in this vote, along with each of the single creatures and stuff. Um, I kind of want to do sort of a little bit more stuff for Ark Survive Evolve, especially since Ark Ascended is coming out, which is if you either don't know about Ark and you're new to it or something like that. Um, Ark Ascended is just Ark 1, just with Unreal 5 engine, so meaning free better graphics and stuff. And then I think a few other things as well. But we're also be getting some new creatures from some of the paid DLC maps. So that means Scorched Earth, which is going to be the first map to be getting a new creature. I think it might be one. I could be wrong about that. It could be 1 to 2 to 3 maybe new creatures. But I think mostly it's going to be one new creature. But we're going to be starting off with Scorched Earth, then getting something new for Aberration, which is awesome. Then Extinction, Genesis Part 1 and Genesis Part 2. So yeah, but right now we don't have a poll for all of those versions and stuff of the other maps. We just got Scorchers so far is going on with a poll of voting for what kind of creature do you want to see. And that's why we're going to be looking at some of these concepts. Now, do keep in mind that what we do see, even though I say it could be awesome, I don't know if it's going to be actually added to ARK. It's, wild card, it's ARK. Um, it's their game. They could add if they want to. I mean, I really don't know. But let's get right into it. Welcome to the another edition of the Community Crunch. And also, before we also get started, I do want to say if you want to check this out, guys, yourself in better ways and stuff, I will leave the link down below, like I do for the seasons for tanks and ships. So yeah, this is just telling you the community crunch and stuff. The community crunch votes. Uh, Arc does this, and then but here we are excited to see which creature will be added to Scorched Earth for Arc Survival Ascended. Now remember, this is just before Ascended, not for you know just Arc 1. Now that subscription for creatures have closed. The second round of vote begins, and now until May 1st, 4 p.m. Where the winner will be accounted in the crunch February May 5th, 2023. So this might actually just already be over. So I might be really late at this, but we'll still look at, you know, I don't know if it's over yet. But I'm reading it, it looks like it might be already over. Yeah. Below the candidates, these are the creatures right here and stuff. And to vote. I think this might be already over, but we'll submit. Because I don't think they would have had us still here if it isn't over. And also we'll cover about the Easter event, evil event, which already happened, I think. Yeah. So yeah, definitely we'll look at some of that stuff. Well, first we'll look at the Gigantopithecus. This thing I do like it how it looks. It's a gigantic snake. I, right now we only have two snakes in the game, which is the Titan Boa and the Basculus, which is bigger than the Titan Boa. But I wonder how would this thing compare in the game. Would it be bigger than the Titan Boa or would it be smaller? Or would it be in between the Titan Boa and the Basculus? Can you ride this thing like a Basculus? I really don't know. Um, Looks like it gives you some information about it. The giant physics in history was the first known sea snake. However, the Titan boa was a contract snake. In reality, however, Ark turned it into a vampire way, not flip that script. Huh, I did not know that. apparently the tiny boa was a constrictor snake, so it could constrict things. So how it would kill things, it would wrap around them and squeeze them like a what's the snake's called? Mm, I forget the names of the snakes that can do that in real life. A boa, I think. Yeah, I think a boa is a. Uh, I think it's called a boa. I could be wrong about that. I forgot the name of it. I can't believe I forgot the name. I like snakes a lot. But if you know your snakes, you know what they're trying to talk about here. Um, but yeah, definitely this thing will probably be pretty cool. Apparently, this thing was, I guess, a sea snake. Yeah, history first known as sea snake. So this thing was meant to be a sea snake. Now, will ARK add that in there? I don't know. And we get this concept of, oh my gosh, I don't even remember this type of snake's name. I mean, there is so many different species of snakes out there. There's the black mamba. There's the um, king cobras. There's the rattlesnakes. There's the sea snakes, which is snakes that lives, I think, in shipwrecks and stuff. And then you got the uh, boas, which is very gigantic snakes. If you know what I'm talking about, they live in the Amazon. I think they do. I could be wrong about that. Don't hold me on that. Um, but definitely, I don't remember what this thing is. This could be a like a rattle, but I don't see the rattle back there, so I don't know, and I don't even think they have these. Let me know what type of snake this is in the comments. And then there's this again. I'm not sure which one this could be either. Um, it's just my I have no clue. Now I don't think this is a black mamba, but definitely another snake in the game would be cool. Oxygen drain from constricting creatures can be toggled by reducing while either becoming lethal and killing. So again, more stuff to talk about what this thing could do and stuff. Besides from that, no other pictures and no other additions of how to tame this thing. So yeah, though if this thing does gets added, I would definitely would tame it of the heartbeat. Though swimming in water, it's nothing really big for scorched earth because there is no water in scorched earth. So it will probably either be almost like this, where it can hide in the sand. That would be a cool idea though, where it could hide in the sand dunes out there in the sand dunes, and then if you walk by, it just jumps out and attacks you and starts eating you and stuff. That would be pretty cool. But take that as a concept as pinch of salt. That would be nice. And then we got the giant mosa, which this thing is a giant freaking bird. Um, this is just going over some of the things it could do. Right here it is. What's there? Uh, English, guys. English is so hard sometimes. Uh, Next beside a human, which yeah, this thing looks freaking gigantic. I wonder what that means right there. Probably the weight. It probably has some weight reduction as well. Group, of course, is a bird. It's a herbivore and temperament decal. My goodness, I'm spelling that probably. Equipment, the saddle, a small round platform saddle. Look at that. Can be ridden with or without a saddle. Okay. Dossier, while from a distance of Mosa, could easily be mistaken for its relative, the emu. Oh, emus. I know those things. So, more of the thing's behavior, the Mosa is not aggressive until attacked. Once attacked, it will use its sharp peck, uh, peck beak. I'm guessing you're trying to say, and powerful heck to defend against the enemy. Kick. Oh, kick, not heck. Well, I'm sorry for that, guys. But definitely, yeah. Drops hide, meat, and raw prime meat. So that means this could be pretty gigantic. Again, the taming ability. Adult Mosas cannot be tamed. To acquire a tame boa, the player must build trust with the parents, then claim its offspring when reaching general. Hmm. So I'm taking this as definitely, yeah, you can't tame the parents, but you can tame the kid, which means you have to, um, you know, be friendly with its parents, and then they allow you to kidnap its kid. Is it kidnapping? Well, I guess you could say it's babysitting. Yeah, babysitting. You're babysitting their child. You're just going to be their babysitter, so that way they don't have to worry about their kid falling in danger or like a Rex coming to eat it or something like that. And then there's some more stuff here to cover. But again, like I said, Pinterest. So everything here we see might not be a fully functional. And then right here's what it could do with both PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and it also could jump. Rules, here's some more stuff. Weight reduction: eggs is 80%, sand is 80%, harvest seeds, fiber, thatch, wood, sand, and cactus sap. And here's this concept, which is a beautiful concept of them, two of them, with their owners, the riders, running through the sand dunes. That's a pretty cool concept right there. I do like that. I mean, I think this bird will be a nice bird to have in a game. Another bird, because the other birds, well, true bird, I should guess you could say, we have the RG, which is a bird. Trandon, it's not really a bird, it's more of a flying lizard. So, yeah. And then we have the terror birds, which seems like the two birds, all in the fuel hawk as well. And I think that's all the birds, actual birds. I'm not talking about like the Pteranodon, the Quetzalsaurs, and a few other flying type of creatures, even though people call them birds. Yeah. The next thing looks like is a basal beetle. Desert version beetle, Dastion beetle. Hmm. Not much really concept of it. I mean, we do get this. No, that's not what I want. I can't zoom in anymore than what I can. Okay. Nope, I didn't want to leave it. Yeah. But again, it goes over some of these things and stuff. But here, uh, tamed. Once it is yours, it will eat only wood, uh, fungi, wood, and creature cactus, not creature tank. What is wrong with you today? Cactus sap, tree sap, and vegetable cake. So it can eat between all of that. That's pretty cool. The first baby creature you can have put on your shoulder, so that would be a cool idea. And then we have this picture right here. Where is it? R-I-R-V-R-I. Oh my goodness. And then gross. Now, I did watch someone else's YouTube video about this, and apparently the one with the smaller horn thingy is actually a female, and the one with the bigger horns is a male. And I mean, okay, of course that would be basically true in some sense. See right here. So looks like the female wouldn't have no basically horn. The male does have a horn. So yeah, I mean, somewhat true because there is some modern day animals in real life that does do something like this. Like sometimes some animals are more prettier than another type of animal and stuff. So yeah, and then we get this concept, which is pretty cool. Two, three animation or characters that they just like put in there. Saddle looks freaking cool as well. I do like this thing. This thing looks freaking cool as a beetle. And again, Tang, why you did that? Stop doing that. But picture tamed. When it finally becomes a beetle, it will be able to feed on fruit and meat, as well as use it without a saddle. So you can use this thing without a saddle. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Though would that be something? Can it fly? I don't know. I mean, this is my first time actually taking a look at these creature votes. So definitely some more stuff about it. Passive. passive 75% weight reduction. It will keep the same speed even if it is at the weight limit. So taking this as meaningfully if it's overweight, like if its inventory is too full, it will still move, or is encumbered, I should say. It will still move at the same speed. Basilisk damage reduced to 25%, except tech. Uh, so I'm guessing it's going to take a lot of damage from tech. Reduction resistance, weakness, extra fire damage 30%, vulnerable to Genesis Net, so you can use Genesis Net on this thing. Extra damage to tech turrets 30%, and weak to other breath attacks. So that would mean um, the fire wyvern, the electric wyvern, the poison wyvern, all those wyverns, definitely. Then we got this picture, two males, looks like fighting maybe for the female. Oh, that looks like it could be a female. Yeah, looks like it's actually telling you the female's abilities. So that means this one right here could be the male. Yep, a male abilities. And then we got this one, which is the male. So it looks like it's gonna be able to have two machine guns. Um, Male on their mount will have a pair of machine guns modified for their size and have converted saddle all sand colored. So it's a sand colored, which would be pretty cool. I mean, if this thing can fly, then you could definitely use those machine guns on stuff and all that. But the female I kind of like because it does get actual cannon. This is a female, my bad. The female not having her horn or her on her mouth will change completely, and you will see a 90 mm cannon. That's pretty cool. But if you've played World Tanks, you know what a 90 mm gun is. Even if you don't, you should still know what it is. It's a 90 mm gun, which in retrospect, it's a pretty cool gun to have, and I think that would be nice, especially if you're trying to hit something. And then a little bit more stuff about it. Oh wow, it looks like they went as far, which I guess said, um, this would probably never enter the game, but if it would, this looks freaking cool. Armor, special armor that you can get for probably either killing this thing. Um, yeah, and also they gave it some stats: critical damage resistance 40%, durability 40%, melee damage resistance 40%, armor penetration 30%, speed is 40, weight is 15, heat stroke is 10, stamina expander if you run 30%. Basker's armor can be repaired. Total block of all access, wings, gas, mask, etc. Huh. I mean, that would be a cool idea, pretty cool concept of some kind of new armor in the game. But again, at the end of the day, it's wild card. I highly doubt these are going to enter the game, but that would still be awesome to see some cool new armor. Maybe someone can make this as a mod for the game, like a modded type of like armor to be added to the game. If you're a modder and you're watching a video like this, please make this as a modded armor. I would want to see more different types of armor. And then we get as a baby, and I don't know what that is either. It's trying to kill a dinosaur or it's picking up something. But that's it for the beetle. Let's look at this thing right here, the Gigantoraptor. Hmm. Again, some more stuff about it, artwork and all that. Massive thank you to, well, Z ZCI5250. Okay, more stats about it. And it looks like there's even a dossier for the Gigantoraptor, and it's okay. That would be a very massive freaking raptor if that's actually comparing it to a human. But it looks like it has some beautiful colors. I'm guessing this could be a male, and this is a female. Like I said, in modern day century, the males sometimes, like if you look at what type of fish is it? Bettas. The male bettas look more prettier than the females. to get the mate and all of that. We got some more stuff about dossier text. A gigantic raptor species getting raptor recruit. Limit late Cretaceous diet herbivore. So it's a herbivore. Um, temporary lay. Wild gigantic rappers is quite the popular theropod with well, I'm not gonna read all that for you, but this is telling you about wild and some more stuff about penetrable base stats and spawns. Health is 350, stamina 275, oxygen 150, food is 3000, weight is 380, melee damage C. If you crit your ability to control section of for base damage value, and to ability is 950. Tame the gigantic raptor has two tame methods, each offering its own average advantage. Oops, my bad. And this is when things start to decide to come in. Most converted eggs still brewing, OSD style meat defense, and some more stuff to talk about. The Overraptor, like I said, I'm leaving this down below, so wait, if you guys want to take a look at all of this and see everything here, but to check out the Raptor impression, a lot of other things. And here's more concept about the Gigantoraptor, and apparently this is a real version, so it would be pretty big against the human. And here's another concept for it, and what here is this. So this is a male, and this is a female. They could tell because of these that they making the male look more prettier and stuff like that. So it would be cool to see something like this. These are I think these are parrots. Um, yeah, these are pretty cool birds. They could talk as well. I believe they can. And that's a male and that's a female. Huh. Okay. And again, a little more concept and stuff. Not hugely other stuff like the beetle, but I do think this would be cool too. It would be kind of hard for me to pick, but yeah. Okay. Here's another one. Oh my. If you hate spiders, this is not gonna be a thing for you. I mean, I'm not have a phobia against spiders. It's just I do not like them too much. But this looks more like a jumping spider. The fuzzy jumping spider Trancabola. Bola. Huh. Okay. So concept of it in a dossier, and then we have this concept with like poison on its fangs, so maybe it could knock things out. I don't know if the original spider in the game because we only have one spider, and I guess if you want to technically say the what's that thing called? Oh, what is that thing called? I forget what it's called. The Bloodstalkers are also kind of like spiders too. So, and here's some more talking about it. PvE, PvP. Abilities, cast, nets, venom deployment. These go together. Okay, ability launched, ability locked down, trank, scurry face, trank ability dance. Some more stuff about the spider. Like I said, if you want to look at this in more depth, then yeah, a female, um, raidable with average health, slow can be walked on walls, ceilings. Oh, that would be cool because I don't think the regular spider in game, the one that you can tame, could be like that. Uh, can't can't jump except with the lock on ability, cast net and locked on ability. So does that mean can it actually spray nets at somebody? That would be fucking scary. And that's all the stuff for the female. The male should pet much smaller than the female with lower health. Oh, so it's gonna have lower health than the female. Fast can walk on walls and ceilings, just like the female. Can't jump except when using venom ability, dance ability to tame the female, and mating. Oh wait, so do you have to tame the male and then the female? I don't know. Ability can be achieved when tamed like pets. So again, more stuff about it. And that's I think it for it. Uh, yeah, I mean there's a lot of other stuff here which we're not gonna read all of that about this thing, but that's definitely a spider, which is that thing. So let's look at the next creature. Oh, this thing right here, Gorgonopus. Yeah, that, and I think I remember seeing this thing on a movie and stuff. Gorgonopus, species, Gorgonopus, time production, time progression, diet carnivore, weather dependent. Okay, wild. Again, more taming. Gorgonopus can be only be tamed during a weather event. Well, that's gonna be real spooky then, if so. I mean, I haven't really played much Scorched Earth, so I really don't know much about Scorched Earth. But that is going to be pretty scary because you don't know what's going to happen in a storm, and the type of weather duration the method will wow death worms or is flavored food, dead or alive. Other types of meat will suffers. Huh. It's apparently going like some death worms, those big giant worms that hides in the sand dunes and all of that. Yay. Team ability, he's again pretty good bit of stuff here. Dossier in game, golden opposites will spawn in the sand dunes. So yeah, that's where you would find this thing in the sand dunes. On Scorched Earth and all that. Right here it looks. Yes, I do remember this. This was called Walking with Dinosaurs. It was a movie that I used to watch. Walking with Dinosaurs. Pretty cool movie it was. It showed you from, well, I'm not going to tell you guys the full thing. It just shows you from when the Earth first started to the extinction of dinosaurs. And this thing was definitely in there. 246,000 million years ago. Late permission pteropod. Yeah. And next would be this thing right here. Which one is it? Oof, this thing is big and scary. The Fortress Large Dino. Rock Golem. Trapper. Counter Badass Artwork. uh, this is pretty cool artwork and looks like more stuff. Abilities with its strong jaws able to immobilize a rock elemental, which that would be cool. It'd be an easier way to knock out a rock elemental instead of using traps. I mean, don't get me wrong, traps are pretty cool and stuff, but having a creature that could help you, yeah. Taming, this tells you about the taming and stuff. Taming effectiveness. Oh, oh, okay. That's a rock and metal. This looks something from like Star Wars. Like what's that big worm that ate Jango Fett? Um, not Jango Fett, Boba Fett, his son. Dang, you're supposed to be a Star Wars fan. Yeah, this definitely looks like that's the Pit of Sar or something like that, where they took Luke and Han and all of them to the pit to feed them to that big giant worm thingy, and Boba Fett does escapes. Just barely in his life though. Tamed use, so this is telling you what it's be used for once you tame it. Then the combat. So is it good would have a platform style where you put cannons on it to knock out the rock golem? I don't know. And it looks like it's actually biting onto the rock golem's leg. So yeah. And we just this look thing that looks cute. And then next would be we've already did this thing? Yeah, already did that one. So we got three more left. Let's see what's this. The Lumberhead Actor. Wild. This is again telling you stuff about it. It's wild, use weapons, attacks. Oh wow. Look at this creature. I mean, it'll be cool to have another herbivore that I mean, we already have one in the game that's very dangerous, and that's the 30 Xenosaur. Mastery dangerous, but it looks like this thing is gonna have decent sized crawls. Looks like it's gonna be able to walk on all fours. or on twos, just like normally what you expect and stuff. But this thing does look freaking cool. Oh, look at this too. They even went out of their way to make specialized armor for it. Again, that would be cool though. Like if you kill the dinosaur and you get this like special hide or skin from it by killing it and harvesting it, you get this special hide where you could make special armor. But again, this probably would never enter Ark. I'm not sure. Don't think so. And some more stuff talking about it. Here's this in the wild. And yeah, that's it for that creature. Next one is this one. We have one more there, guys. The Armadillocus, the roar beast of scorched earth, now with Dossier. So, wait, the thing can roll? What's that? I have no clue what that is. Hmm. It's apparently that is that it? Launch. Is that supposed to be its tongue? I think it is. Yeah. So it can use its tongue to make itself go roaring at a dinosaur, and you can boom, knocking it. Maybe it can knock them out. Was that it? Yeah, that's it. There's not really much to this thing. So okay, that would be something. A rolling dinosaur. I mean, we have the Dokir's can roll, and then we have I think it's the roll rat. Yeah, for aberration. So scorched earth roll rat. Oh, but just armored probably. Maybe the the armor right here could be like something where it takes reduced torpor and damage and stuff. That would be I don't know. I kind of liked all the other creatures more better than this, except the spider. Ugh. And then the Mape Morax. Are you want to take a bit to it? Thank you. Oh, look at this thing. Arc map dossier and rancher disc layer. Base information, common name, Megaraptor. Oh, Megaraptor. Mayep. Species Mayep Morathrax. Tamed lake creature. Diet carnivore. Aggressive. Wild. This is again telling you stuff when it's wild. That looks like a pretty cool concept. Abilities. And what I'm also taking this thing to being as well. Scorched Earth theme. Huh. Fire Wyvern talent. Maple could also have the ability to use Wyvern effects on its claws attack. Let me explain how this would work. When you would kill a Wyvern, it drops a talent. Mape could have a special slot in its inventory that allows it to equip the Wyvern talent. This would allow Mape to gain the effect of the Wyvern. The effect of the Wyvern talent would be applied to the Mape base claw attack and its crippling slash ability. Oh boy. So that means if you could kill a electric wyvern, it will get the electric effect with its claws from electric wyvern, or a fire effect, or maybe even poison. Ooh, that would be a cool ability though. Using the poison ability, you could actually use it to knock out other dinosaurs. That would be kind of be pretty much awesome stuff to see the effect on like other types of creatures and stuff, like using that as like knocking out a Rex or something like that, and maybe the lighting could be used as a completely something different because we all know lighting can hit the rider as well, and then the fire effect like keeping things on fire. I mean, you could use this as for like a boss fight, and this one as like a PvP or something like that, and this is just like a knockout artist. Like it doesn't do as much damage. It could do like torpor and stuff instead. That would be nice, awesome ability and all of that. So yep, definitely a big thing. I'm sorry for that, guys. Once we're done with this video, we definitely I have to go do something. So yeah. But like I was saying, there's more stuff about it. Then we got a picture about it, artwork done by and tamed. It's telling you about the tame arc, fear evolve, all that. When here's the size of it compared towards a human, it's a good size. Honestly, it is. I do think this thing is probably would be the coolest one, but what I'm heard about from Stantec, this thing is supposed to be like a wyvern killer and all of that. So yeah, that's a pretty cool idea right there. A wyvern killer. Though I mean, wyverns are meant to be like powerful creatures on Scorched Earth. So yeah, something big and scary like this would be pretty freaking cool. And that's all the creatures that is going to be in the vote, which is right here. So you could vote which one you think or which one you want to be put in. I'll probably do that later, but definitely it is something operational, and it looks like it does give you some more information. Oh, not bad. More information about them and stuff. But yeah, that's all about the voting and all about the new either one of the creatures that you want to be voted to come to Arc on Arc um, Ascended and stuff like that. But if you guys want to come here and vote, go right ahead. I will leave this link down below, and hopefully maybe we could catch it next time, um, and see what new creatures will become into operation. You know, that will be cool as well. And like I said, definitely a big thing indeed. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. And subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. Like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.